Welcome to Edenice Technologies, where we create, upload, and enrich you with creative content that helps you grow and develop your tech skills. Don't forget to like and comment on the video you are about to watch. Hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to stay updated with new contents. Alright guys, welcome back to yet another segment of our amazing tutorials. Today, we are going to be talking about the page setup command. Alright, that is how to set your page before working in the Microsoft Word. Let's give a brief definition of what we mean by page setup command. This is one of the Microsoft Office commands that is used to select or customize Office editing windows by setting its orientations, margins, and paper size. This command is very important to every user who wishes to print any document after creating it in an application window. Now, the three major things we are going to be dealing with regards the page setup command are the margin, the paper size, and the orientation. Okay, now for the paper size, which is what we have here, okay, this is one of the page setup dialog box commands that is used to select specified heights and width of editing windows called the paper size. Apart from the specified height and width, the user can decide to change the window height and width, which is called customized size. Example of paper sizes are displayed below, and that is what you see here: the letter, the tabloid, the legal, the statement, executive, A3, A4, A5. We have from A1 to A5, okay? And then let me give a brief explanation of the A1 to A5 paper, because for some it might be a bit confusing. Okay, when we talk about A1, it is not the smallest, and maybe when we talk about the A5, you think, okay, since it is A5, yeah, the 5 is bigger than 1. All right, that is not how it is in the paper size of the computer system. Okay, that is not how it is in the paper size of Microsoft Word and then other application windows in general. Okay, now when you talk about A1 paper size, A1 paper size is the size of papers you see on billboards. Okay, you see on billboards, on signposts, on the road. Okay, now it is the combination of two A2 papers. The combination of two A2 paper will make one A1. All right, then for the A2 paper size is used to design big calendars. Okay, the combination of two A3 papers is gonna give you A2 paper. All right, then for the A3, this is used to design small calendars. Okay, now it is the combination of two A4 papers that will give you one A3 paper. Now for the A4 paper, the A4 paper is the normal paper size used to print most of the documents we see and we use in our offices, schools, and what have you. All right, now it is the combination of two A5 papers that gives us one A4 paper. All right, then for the A5 paper can be used to design envelopes. Okay, and then sometimes invitation cards. Okay, so A5 paper size is the list of the paper size we have. Okay, so with this we are done with the paper size. All right, let's go over to the page orientation. For the page orientation, we know that orientation refers to the placement of selected paper size in an editing window. Now we have two types of paper sizes. We have the portrait and we have the landscape. Now for the portrait, this is a vertical placement of selected paper size in a program window. Okay, the height of this selected paper is always greater than the width. As you see it, this is what we are talking about. This is my portrait. The height is always greater than the width. You see my height. When I use the scroll button, you see the height of my paper size when it is on portrait. Okay, now for the landscape, this is a horizontal placement. If I click on landscape, you see it is a horizontal placement of a selected paper size such that the width of the editing window is greater than the height. Now in this case, the reverse is the case. The width now is greater than the height, and you can see it there. Okay, let me reduce the zoom level so you see it properly. All right, this is landscape. Okay, and then this is our portrait. You can see that the height is greater than the width, but for the landscape, the width is greater than the height. Okay, so that is that for the page orientation. All right, then let's go over to the page margin. Now for the margins, this is a vertical or horizontal editing of a space away from the edge of the paper. Okay, now when we are talking about margins, the margins are the spaces away from the main paper size that you are going to be using for your typing. Okay, so when you look here, the margins are the top, left, bottom, and the right. You have the normal margins as you see it here. The top is 1. In short, all the four sides are 1. Then for the narrow, you can see it there. All the four sides are 0.5. Then for the moderate, you can see the top and the bottom is 1, and then the left and the right is 0.75. Okay, so these are the different margins we have in Microsoft Word. Okay, and you can always choose any one of your choice depending on what you are working on. But for the purpose of most of the documents we create in Microsoft Word, it is advisable to use the normal paper size. Okay, normal margin. All right, so when you click on normal, it will take the shape of the normal margin. All right, so having done that, you can go over to your home menu and then you can select your font character. You can select any character of your choice. You can select the font size, any size of your choice. And now you have finished your page setup and you can begin typing your document in the Microsoft Word. Okay, so with this we are done with this page setup command, and I believe that by now you would be able to set your page up before working in your Microsoft Word. All right, so thank you for watching these amazing tutorials. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like the video you just watched, and comment on it. Please, if you have any questions, I want to see them in the comment sections. Don't forget to do so. Ask your questions and you will get the right answers to your questions and clarifications also. See you in our next tutorial. Bye.